Well, hopefully we have a easier travel day today to Arkansas than we did to our last game, and we had yesterday where we did a walkthrough and watched some film from our previous game, and now our practice today will be focused solely on Arkansas and our preparation for tomorrow night's game against a very good Razorback team that's really talented. I think they've really improved from a year ago when we played them twice from the standpoint of the two guards at a junior college that they added. You know, Macon is fantastic. He played JC here in Mississippi and phenomenal shooter, scorer. And then Barford, who's not far away in Tennessee, also a junior college kid, very good, strong, physical presence. Kingsley is a preseason player of the year in our conference, and leads the league in block shots. Is a very good rebounder. I think he's second in the league in rebounding. Good scorer, and they play a tough style, and obviously have a Graham home court advantage over there in Fayetteville. Questions?
What made you mix up? What made you mix up the lineup, and what do you like about the lineup that you used against?
I decided in terms of our size, it gets us off to hopefully a better start on the backboards, which has been an Achilles heel all season. I think it helps to play Eric, Mario, and Q all at their natural position, which is the 2, the 3, and the 4. But they can all play, different spots, and that's the sign of a really good player, the versatility to play multiple positions. And you look at a Magic Johnson or the greats, they can all play and guard multiple positions. That being said, I just think our size it helps us to be bigger, and especially in the onset of games when we're trying to establish ourselves rebounding-wise in particular.
How do you feel like that lineup helps at point guard with Lamar and IJ? How did you feel like they look?
I thought, we're going to play them together as we did in the last game. But I thought that Lamar did a good job defensively in that role to start off the game, and I was pleased with that. And IJ had missed 3 days of practice because of a knee, and played great. Had his best game of the year, in my opinion, against LSU. So. He's all about the team and helping us win, and I love that about IJ. He's a true leader and doing a great job as our lone senior and upperclassman.
You saw Kingsley last year. What makes him such a tough matchup?
Hey, he got such a great motor. He plays so hard. Moses Kingsley plays as hard as anybody in our conference. In terms of his motor, he's constantly, runs the floor, works hard for position, works hard defensively, goes to the glass every single time. He's relentless. He's a relentless player and very physical, athletic, long. He's going to make a lot of money playing basketball.
Bob, hang on. Bob, we'll go to the phone for you.
Okay, hey guys, how's it going?
Good, thank you.
Coach, I was just wondering, if you said IJ played the best game of the year. Would you anticipate him starting? How has he played overall, and just what do you think his emotions will be playing in his home state for the last time?
That's a better question for him, his emotions. But he's done a really good job for this year, as I mentioned earlier. I did talk about the fact with our team, it was nice for Lamar, for example, to go home back to the New Orleans area and have all his family and friends there and watch him have a good game and help lead us to a victory. And, obviously IJ'd like to do the same thing. So it'll be a real challenge. They're third in our league in terms of RPI at 26. They're an NCAA tournament team, so it's a great challenge for us to play a team that's going to be in the NCAA tournament on their home floor, and IJ will be key in helping us have that opportunity.
So you think Arkansas is an NCAA tournament team?
I said Arkansas will be in the NCAA tournament.
And you guys scored 95 the other night. A lot of teams don't like to come in here and run with Arkansas. Do you anticipate it being a pretty up and down game?
You know, I mean, they force the tempo the way they press and defend and rebound. So, you know, we want to take every opportunity we have early in the possessions, and if there's not there and doesn't present itself, then we want to take good, smart shots. I thought we did a much better job against LSU than we did against Alabama, making the extra pass and having you know, the tempo on our side. We pushed it when it was there, and when it wasn't, we moved the ball and worked it around and got good shots and had good shot selection. The most important thing on offense is good shot selection.
In Arkansas, they hung with Kentucky for half and then got blown out in the second half. If you watch that film, kind of what's your take on how you think Arkansas responded after a game like that, get beat by 26?
Well, I mean, Kentucky's a great team, and so that could happen to anybody in our conference, anybody in the country for that matter. And, you know, obviously they'll respond, I'm sure, you know, coming back with a renewed, you know, emphasis on everything they do.
Thanks, Bob.
Okay, thanks.
Robbie?
Eli's kind of had some up and down ball games, early going minutes and things like that, but he seemed to really play well, kind of rise to the challenge on Saturday. How do you feel like he's kind of progressed?
Well, I've been pleased with Eli, and I thought that was his best game of the year, and I thought he played confidently and, you know, did a very good job offensively in particular. And I'm excited about Eli and his future. You know, he's a kid who's got a lot of ability. I loved him attacking the basket. He scored a couple baskets. One got fouled, ended up missing a foul shot, but was a good attack of the basket. He scored another one around the basket. Made some nice passes. You know, Eli's got a lot of potential to be really something good.
Since Eric's injury last year, how have you kind of seen him progress to where he is now?
Yeah, you know, he came in here with that knee injured, so it wasn't something that happened on arrival at Mississippi State. It's something that had been bothering him for years, and I just think wore on to where, you know, you just couldn't do it anymore. And getting that surgery has really changed his game for him because he's playing pain-free for the first time in a number of years. And Eric's improved a lot from where he was a year ago, a lot of his strength, a lot of his experience. He had one of his better games in our last outing at both ends of the floor. You know, he had 9 rebounds and made a couple threes, which, you know, were big for him, I think, for giving him some confidence when he's open to knock that thing down. So I was real pleased with Eric, and I've been pleased with his development since his arrival here at Mississippi State.
How much does he work on his three-point shot in practice or away from practice?
Well, yesterday he came in, and before we started our walkthrough upstairs, he was up there getting half an hour of shots up, and a number of them were working on threes, so it was good. He put some time in. You know, he works at his game.
Does he have the green light for the most part? Or?
Yeah, when he's open, yeah, you know, always based on time and score. Yeah, he has the green light to shoot from 3.
We talked a lot about Shiner Gerard, but a guy that was after him a few years ago was just a high school soccer player, basically. What's that learning curve like for him, and how do you kind of handle that?
Well, you know, he's really, you know, done a good job since his arrival back in early June, where he's lost, you know, 35 plus pounds, changed his body, is able to run better, but he's just learning the game, and he's going to be in for a rude awakening come tomorrow, going against a guy like Kingsley in terms of his motor and how hard he plays and how hard he runs the floor. And I've tried to impress that upon him, that, you know, Moses is not going to, you know, be kind to anybody. And you better be ready. You're getting thrown, you know, to the wolves here because you're going against arguably, you know, the best big guy in our league.
Any more questions? Bob, you have a follow-up?
Yeah, I was just wondering about the confidence you think you guys come in here with after playing so well with LSU.
Well, I hope that inspires confidence. You know, it's a very important thing to have when you're playing the game, and we know that, you know, that was our first true road game. And I know the atmosphere at Bud Walton Arena is second to none, so that'll be a you know, real experience for our young guys that have never been there before.